I'm gonna try to load one-handed. Let's see what happens. Hey, Maeve girl, come on. There we go. Good. Again, I have no idea if I can load one-handed. Gotta flip her up.
Is that a gun show?
Yeah, it's a gun show.
Yeah, because it looks like we're
As you can see, the trailer is hooked up right now. You would have seen the clip before this where I attempted to show you me putting my horses on the trailer. Didn't quite work out. Tonight we are taking one of my horses from work to a lease home about an hour away from us, and I figured there's an empty spot on the trailer. Might as well throw one of my horses on. We're bringing Maeve to do some off-property schooling for the first time. I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be a really good experience for her. It's just a pretty low-key facility. They only have a couple standards, so it's not like we're gonna be doing some crazy course or anything like that. It's not really a jumping barn. Just gonna pop over a couple little jumps and just have a really positive experience for her. That's all for now. You will see me when we're at the barn. Hey guys, so I thought I would do a voiceover for my ride on Maeve. She was so amazing. She surpassed my expectations. You can see I literally just got on her and she's already just like super relaxed, stretching down. She's just very chill and a really, really impressive 4-year-old. So right before I went in the arena, the barn owner just mentioned to me that they're getting new footing soon, but for now, their footing can be a bit wet and we've had some rain recently, so the opposite end of the end we're in right now was quite slippery actually, and I didn't really actually fully appreciate how slippery it was until she had a decent slip later on in the ride. My horses are barefoot and they don't have studs obviously because they're barefoot, so it kind of makes it even more obvious when the footing is a bit wet. So you'll notice I just trot into jumps mostly, and I trot after jumps, and I just try to keep it really relaxed because of course I was not going to risk anything or ride around and do anything crazy when it's her first experience at a brand new place, first experience ever being ridden off property, and I just wanted her to have a very, very positive experience, which it was easy to make that happen because she was so chill and just a very good girl. One little disclaimer is that for some reason, all of my old bad riding habits, like for some reason came back this ride. I don't know why, it made no sense to me, but I started doing like I don't know if people are going to understand what I'm saying, but like the chair seat thing where I would kind of stick my heels out in front of me and yeah, just like not have my lower leg underneath me. I haven't done that in years, but then I started doing it again today. I don't know why, but oh well. And the thing I started doing was kind of like dropping my shoulders and like falling forward a little bit, which I wasn't doing it crazy poorly, but definitely an old riding habit that I thought I had broken, but I guess I didn't. Anyways, yeah, our trot warm-up was very similar to our walk warm-up. I wasn't really asking for any crazy laterals or for her to be super focused or anything crazy like that. I was just asking for lots of relaxation, and she just really gave me her best. I was very, very proud. She did amazing. And then in the canter, just kind of let her move pretty freely. I wasn't really asking her to sit up too much, or I don't know, I just wasn't really asking for anything complicated. I just really wanted her to go around quietly and listen to me and be responsive, and she did exactly that. I was very proud. I'm also very excited to show you guys her progress in her dressage because it has come so far. This video is not a very good representation of that, but it has come a long way, and I'm excited to show you guys that. That will be my next video, I believe, so stay tuned for that. So we're about to jump for the first time, and the mistake I made was that I thought the cross rails were small enough that she could just step over them. Turns out they weren't. So then she came up, and since it was just her first jump of the day, she was a little bit backed off and was not sure about it. And I really thought she could just step over them, but she didn't think she could. So then I just asked my dad to come drop the one side so she could definitely step over it. And she stepped over it just fine. But I just didn't get that on video because my dad was moving the jump for me. And then the second time she came around, she jumped it with a lot of confidence. And then these next two jumps, she also jumped with a lot of confidence. So it was just that first time, she wasn't sure, but then after she got over it, she was like, oh yeah, I know how to jump, I've got this. So that was really good. And then she just jumps around these super nicely. She's come so far in her relaxation during jumping. She used to be a bit of a hot jumper, and she still is. Like, she's a more forward jumper. But she's just come so far in being able to listen to me and relax in here. She's able to give me a little stretch right after a jump. So that's really nice that she can relax now. So you can see she's getting a little bit excited here. And then after this jump, she just kind of slips there. And then that's when I decided to only trot out of jumps. So from here on, you'll see me whoa her pretty hard after jumps. Like I really want her to sit back and wait for me. And although it is definitely nice when you have more room and the proper footing just to be able to get a nice big canter and good rhythm, I wasn't too worried about just having to trot in and out of fences because it was really good for us just to focus on slowing down and just for her to stay relaxed and just keep it very chill and easy for her, not get too complicated or anything. And then we put the jumps up to verticals. They were still only about 2 feet, so very inviting. I didn't want to overface her or make it higher than she's jumped or anything like that. Like I wanted to keep it very simple for her. And still keep them a very reasonable height that she can practically just step over. But she started to use her body a little bit more after they went up, so that was really nice to feel. And then after this jump, she thought we were turning, so I just had to put my right calf on pretty hard and tell her that we were going straight. And then I stopped her and backed her up. And then here she jumps that jump really nicely, but then coming around this corner, she kind of actually slips. And then we miss our corner a little bit, and she has to jump that cavaletti from almost literally a standstill. But I was actually very proud of her in that moment because instead of refusing or kind of running out, which would have been totally reasonable for her to do, she still took the fence, which was really nice because I really want to ride a horse that is willing to make up for my mistakes and is willing to be brave when I need them to. So that was really good. I will make mistakes as a rider, unfortunately. I wish I could be a perfect rider, but I'm not. So you want to have forgiving horses that are willing to, make up bad distances for you and stuff. She gave me a really nice feel over that fence. I was pretty happy. And then I bring her back into a nice trot again, just trying to keep it all very chill. And then after this fence, I really hold up my shoulders, sit back, and then ask her to whoa right after the fence. And she gives me the best feel there. She really waited for me. She felt very relaxed, and it was just a really good feel. So that's where I ended it because I didn't want to push it. I just wanted to keep everything very chill. And it just felt like a really, really good place to end. So when I'm finished, all I do is I trot her out and I walk her out on a loose rein, just allowing her to stretch and just relax her muscles. I was honestly so proud. I know I've been very repetitive in this voiceover. I think I've said the same thing a bunch of different times, but I was very proud. She was honestly so good. She is going to make someone an amazing horse. She has so much potential and so much scope, and it's just a very fun horse to ride. So I'm really excited to see her in the future with whoever decides to buy her. So yes, I know this was a terrible vlog. I think I vlogged literally once in this whole video. The rest was just riding footage. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And subscribe if you want to see more videos. Bye guys!